Building a unicorn with Autogen. Following yesterday's video about using Autogen AutoBuilder, which allows you to build different agents and automatically select the relevant agents for your task, I woke up this morning with an idea that I thought was a great idea and which will allow me to conquer the world and actually build a huge team. And my idea was just to create a ton of agents and then put them all into a JSON file, and whenever from now on I use Autogen for any task, I just prompt Autogen to select the relevant agents from this JSON file and build the task based on this pool of agents. So yesterday I had these following agents built. By the way, if you haven't seen yesterday's video, you should check it out because otherwise you won't have enough context. In a nutshell, what Autogen introduced is a new update which allows you to create a JSON file. You can use Autogen to actually create this JSON file, or alternatively build this JSON file on your own. It's going to have this structure, and it has like different agent names and their profiles. And whenever from now on, if you use this feature, whenever you prompt Autogen to solve a specific task, Autogen is going to look up this JSON file and basically call these relevant agents, all the relevant agents, and build based and trying to solve your task based or leveraging only these specific agents. So this was the format that I've used yesterday. I've created the direct-to-consumer CMO, the cold email specialist, the and the proofreader. And today what I wanted to add, I wanted to see if I can add, as I said, I wanted to build a unicorn or an enterprise. So I wanted to build different departments that all consisted of 4 different entities. So I started out with an SEO team. So I asked ChatGPT to provide descriptions for 4 different SEO professionals: a junior, a senior, a critic, and a director. So ChatGPT created this SEO junior. The SEO junior is typically a recent graduate or someone new to the field of SEO, and it wrote a description about the capabilities of the SEO junior, then the SEO senior, then the SEO critic, and then the SEO director. Then I requested it to create it in a JSON file because I have nothing to do with it when it's like this. It's not helpful. So it adjusted the JSON file. Then I asked it to create, let me just make this bigger. I asked it to create more departments. I want to build an enterprise. I woke up very ambitious this morning. So marketing team, legal, product, finance, data science. And I asked it what other sides should we use. So it suggested HR, sales, CS, IT, R&D, operations, PR, strategy and biz dev, compliance, QA, and sustainability and corporate social responsibility. Next, I asked it to create for each department a junior, a senior, a critic, and a director. It's more than, I guess it's 44 agents basically. So we started creating these agents. Then I asked it to pour everything into the JSON file, and it created this JSON file. It is already relevant because I downloaded it before, but I will show it to you in a minute. And then I tried to run this file and I encountered an error. I didn't quite realize what was the issue. And then I started testing and I saw that I got probably too ambitious and there were too many roles in this file. I didn't yet figure out how many agents can we have in this library, but probably it's limited by tokens, obviously. And as long as you don't have some sort of vectorizing this library, if you create a library of agents that is too big, it's going to throw an error. So this what happened to me. So I went ahead and I asked ChatGPT to minimize the amount of departments and also have like only 3 personas in each department, a senior, a critic, and a director. And I also asked it to create the C-level. And then the tasks that I wanted it to conduct was basically, I told him, I need your help with building a comprehensive business plan. The solution is called At-Scale. It's a solution for agencies and direct-to-consumer brands that want help with creating creatives for their Facebook and TikTok ads. Doubling down on what is working using code. At-Scale offers a dynamic solution providing an abundance of high-quality video ads through a code-based generation process inspired by your top-performing ads. We prioritize speed, quality, and scalability. The key benefits are focus on performance, doubling down on success, speed and volume, and a performance guarantee. And then I told it that the business plan should include legal, marketing, finances, and sales planning. I didn't have this line in the first iteration, and it selected. So this is what happened. It started execution, and it said looking for suitable agents in the library, and it shows the marketing director, the finance director, the sales director, the CTO, and the CLO. Now they started creating this business plan. Let's walk you through. As a CTO, I'll focus on the technological aspects of the business plan for the At-Scale solution. Here's a breakdown of how technology will support the business plan according to different departments. First of all, technological strategy, infrastructure, implement cloud-based solutions to ensure scalability and reliability, use services like AWS or GCA or Google Cloud to handle varying loads and store large amounts of video content, software development, adopt agile methodologies, machine learning, data security, then marketing integration, and bear in mind this is only like the CTO providing advice, data analytics, customization, a feedback loop, sales planning, CRM integration, sales tool, financial planning, cost analysis, ROI tracking, legal considerations, which is compliance and contracts, operations, research, R&D, etc., etc. As then he said, this technological framework will support the At-Scale business plan by ensuring that the solution is robust, scalable, and deliver on its performance guarantee. It will also provide the necessary data and tools for other departments to execute their strategy effectively. Then the marketing director said, as the marketing director for At-Scale, I will outline the marketing strategies that complements the technological framework provided by the CTO and aligns with the overall business plan. Market research, target audience analysis. Conduct in-depth research to understand the needs and pain points of agencies and direct-to-consumer brands regarding social media advertising. Competitive analysis. Analyze competitors to identify gaps in the market and opportunities to differentiation. This is amazing actually, because as you guys know, or you don't know, if it's like this first video of mine that you're seeing, At-Scale is one of the services that I'm actually providing, and I've built a business plan in the past, but this seems way better and it's actually spot on. So this is very exciting. Let's keep on reading. Brand positioning. The USP or UVP in this case, craft a compelling USP, I prefer saying USP, that highlights the benefits of our code-based ad generation, focusing on performance, speed, and scalability. Messaging. Develop a clear and consistent messaging that resonates with our target audience and communicates the advantages of our solution. Marketing channels, content marketing. So create valuable content that educates our audience on the importance of ad scalability and performance, showcasing our expertise and thought leadership. This is kind of what I'm trying to achieve with these videos, although I just enjoy them a lot and also enjoy being on like exploring and being on the bleeding edge of technology. Let's keep on reading. Social media, leveraging platforms like LinkedIn, Twitter, and industry-specific forums to engage with potential clients and paid advertisement. Then sales and enablement. Let's just keep on going. Customer acquisition, lead generation, implement a lead gen campaign for webinars, ebooks, and free trials. Optimize landing pages and call to actions. agency partnerships. This is nice. Establish partnerships with marketing agencies that can benefit from our solution and become advocates for our brand. So this is actually something that I'm doing. I'm having agency owners as guests on my e-commerce factor podcast. Influencer marketing, collaborate with industry influencers to increase brand visibility and credibility. I'm starting to automate this using LinkedIn automation. Performance tracking, analytics, KPIs, ROI analysis, customer retention, is feedback loop, loyalty program, etc. Let's move on. Next, the finance director said that he wants to share his opinion. I have yet to outline the financial strategy for as a scale business plan. Let's proceed with the financial aspects. So revenue forecasting, expense budgeting, cash flow management, budgeting, funding strategy, cost control, reporter analytics, etc. And then the sales director came into play and also provided his insights. Okay, now the finance director said, thank you, sales director, for your valuable input. It's essential that the sales strategy is well integrated with the financial plan to ensure that our revenue projections are realistic and achievable. With the insights provided by the CTO, marketing director, and sales director, I can now finalize the financial strategy for the other scale business plan. A few more inputs. And then the CLO, Chief Legal Officer, said that he has reviewed the inputs from the CTO, marketing director, finance director, and the sales director. Based on the information provided, he confirms that the legal considerations have been integrated into the overall strategy, ensuring compliance with IP, advertising regulations, and data privacy laws. The collaborative effort has resulted in a business plan that is legally sound, technologically advanced, financially robust, and market ready. Okay, this is very nice. I really like this. And I also like the fact that, at least to me, it felt as if the priority of each agent was well considered and it was in a good sequence. So, meaning the CLO only came into play only after everyone has spoken, which makes a lot of sense because normally the CLO, in my opinion, he's like the guy who gives like the green light and approves the plan because he's not in the weeds of everything, but he's kind of oversees everything and can give like the approval. And on the other hand, the CTO, he was kind of setting the foundation because he's the builder and he creates everything. So he's setting the foundation from a technical perspective. So I like the fact that he was first. Now, what I did next, I said, okay, I built such a huge library with so many agents. So how come it only chose these agents? And let me show you the library. So we had the marketing senior, marketing critic, marketing director, sales senior, sales critic, sales director, finance senior, finance critic, etc., product critic, tech senior, tech critic, tech director, operations senior, operations critic, operations director. So I wanted to build like different departments, 3 entities in each department, but it only shows 5 agents. So I added the business plan should include legal, marketing, finances, and sales planning. We want seniors, critics from each department, not only C-level. And then it chosen these guys: marketing senior, marketing critic, finance senior, finance critic, sales senior, and sales critic. But it didn't choose, this time it didn't choose any C-level players. So I wanted to dive deeper and understand, based on what Autogen, the Autogen AutoBuilder selects, which agents will be relevant to this task. And then I said, okay, maybe if I can add a user input into the script, this can allow me to select or at least dictate or provide feedback regarding who is chosen to the task. So I tried some sort of a workaround that after like building everything, this is the agent list that is built using the builder. I wanted to add a new agent, which is user agent. As a user, you are the admin, and then I just appended this agent to the agent list. This didn't work. I don't know why, but it's just like something pretty dirty. That I didn't even read the documentation, so I was kind of hoping for the best, but I knew it wouldn't work. So then I just realized I need to dive deeper into the agent builder Python file, actually. And this is where the magic happens. And basically, this is a very interesting file that I will cover more in depth probably tomorrow after I research this more. But here in this file, you can see exactly the logic that the agent builder is choosing. So for example, we pass the tasks that we gave, and then it gives it a hint. So considering the effort, the position in this task should be no more than max agents. And then this is a variable that after it reads the task, it kind of puts the variable, the max agent, it changes the variable. So let's say it sees that the task is very complex, so it's going to put 10 agents. If it sees that the task isn't complex, it's going to put 2 agents. But bear in mind that the prompt says that less is better. But you can just, if I want, I can just remove this and say more is better. Because this is also, as you can see, the agent builder is using the LLM in order to choose the builders. So I can easily change this prompt. Next, we have how they build, considering the following position and task position, modify the following position requirement, making it more suitable for the above task. So the next step, it takes the position. Let's say we have the marketing director, and it makes adjustments to the general role that we appended here. Let's say tech critic. So as a tech, we wrote the profile is, as a tech critic, your role is to analyze, evaluate, and provide constructive feedback to improve the department process and outputs. So now it takes this raw role and it adjusts it here, like using these prompts. And the next step, it just keeps on building using the LLM and just adjusting the agents and the roles, which is very nice and interesting. I haven't really dove really deep into this, so I don't want to like give you like false BS as if I know what exactly is going on here. But this is just something that I found out a few minutes before I started. I went live to record this video, and I think it's already too dense and too long, so I prefer like cutting the video here and researching more about the agent builder and sharing insights with you tomorrow or the next day or whenever I get back to this. But this is a very interesting file. If you guys are interested in learning more about how you can utilize the agent builder, and you kind of have the idea like I have, which is building a ton of agents and then selecting, like having a big pool of agents, the enterprise. I never really wanted to have a big team, but if there are agents and they don't nag me and they don't want to hop on calls, I don't mind. So if you are like me and you want to have a one-man show or a very small team with a ton of agents, you probably find this agent builder solution pretty interesting, and I highly recommend that you dive deeper into this code. Yeah, I guess that's it for today, guys. If you have any questions, feedback, ideas of how we can incorporate human input into this type of script using Autogen and also including human input, I'm sure it's I'm assuming it's pretty straightforward, but I just didn't find a way to use the agent AutoBuilder with the user user proxy agent. But I will dive deeper into this later or in the next couple of days. If you guys already know the solution, please leave that in the comment section. Obviously, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. I constantly look at the data and the amounts of likes per views ratio. So this gives me a signal regarding what is interesting for you guys. And if anything is interesting for you guys and it's also exciting for me to create, I'm going to research this and create based on this. So your likes and comments do mean a lot, not only from like the encouraging perspective, but I actually analyze the data. I'm also thinking of maybe I'll use Open Interpreter in order to analyze the data, because YouTube gives you a ton of data regarding watch time and thumbnails, etc. But this is a topic for a different day. Yeah, so please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment, and until next time, keep on automating.